I often take in the sky above me, because it feels like something I should be doing when I want to feel happy. I am then reminded that I share the dark abyss above me with those who do not accept me, who think ill of me, and those who will never even attempt to understand what it is that I am so brutally tortured by in this life. When the sun goes down, everyone returns to their humble abodes, to their lovers, to their children. I return to the city which I consider to be my one true friend. I've memorized every alleyway, every street lamp, every inch of this city from my aimless wandering. The city does not find fault in the things I say, nor does it think me different than anyone else. It comforts me as if it truly understands my pain. As if I were the only one here, which is how it should be. Whenever I see something out of the ordinary within the city's boundaries, I don't like it. I feel as if it is an encroachment on my night. This person, however, doesn't strike me as someone who intends to trespass. Just as I thought, she's heavy-hearted, in pain, but for what reason is she so down? I must know more. If only I could just speak to her once. Try to convince her to ease her pain, for it could not possibly compare to the pain in which I am cursed with. Maybe I should not. She would likely just be another person to disappoint me, to cast me aside as nobody like everyone else. Yes, maybe I should just keep my distance.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm not sure.
You weren't following me, were you?
No.
Okay, great.
Wait.
Yes?
Sorry, when I saw you earlier, you just looked a bit vexed about something. I thought I'd ask why.
And what makes you think that's any of your business?
I just thought maybe I could help take some of the pain away.
Really?
Yeah, I promise. Let me tell you my own tragic life story. Maybe once you hear that, might make some of whatever you're dealing with feel a bit trivial by comparison. Might help take some of that pain away.
Great. Knock yourself out.
It all harkens back to the third grade. As I unfold my story before this strange new woman, I become increasingly less threatened by her presence. It's as if I feel a quaint softness, an empathy to her aura. I feel as if I have finally found someone who will actually listen to me. Gave up my fantasies forevermore. I'm sorry to have to load this all down upon you like this, but I'm afraid for a story such as mine, there's no other way. I was never really that good, emotionally speaking to other people. Especially with women, girls, I think. The last time I really got a word to one was all the way back in the third grade.
It's okay.
Pathetic, I know it. But I've gotten to cope with it. I'm mauled in the way that I do.
That sounds miserable, living like that. You must really hate yourself.
Oh, I do. But if I managed to make your pain less miserable, if I lessened your pain in any way, Hey, was I still meant to be following you?
You see that bench over there? The one I was sitting on earlier? Well, I was supposed to meet someone there, and he never showed up. We were gonna be together, and he was gonna help me with my drawing. And it was gonna be great. But he didn't come. No, you're right. It's lame. Really didn't expect this out of him. You know? I just assumed he was late, or he was being disciplined by his parents again. They really don't like me. A few hours passed, and that's when I knew he wasn't coming. I remember wishing that it really was his parents, beating the shit out of him for trying to escape. And now I really regret all of the awful things I thought when he wasn't showing up for me.
I am once again troubled by the emotions that are running over me. I can't help but feel that I am floating in a dream, listening to her. At this moment, I would want nothing else, nothing more than to dry her tears.
eventually didn't care. I mean, it's such a beautiful night. I finally got to think clearly for once, being alone. And just look what I was able to do without him. Can I ask you a question? Put yourself in his situation. Would you ditch me like he did, only if you were already preoccupied?
Well,
I know it's a silly question. And, I mean, I don't expect you to know the answer. We just met, and you're not in love with me, so...
I also have something I'd like to ask you. I struggle putting this into words. There are certain emotions I just don't really understand.
Hey!
Holy shit.
Don't you check your phone? I've been trying to reach it for hours.
Thank you for listening. Be good to yourself.